Something's bothering me. So, a couple of years ago, I was working at Dunkin' Donuts because it's the only job I've ever had. And I was working there. And this kid came in. Um, and he asked for a medium iced coffee, caramel mocha. And I forget what else he had in it. Probably cream and sugar. But I do remember he said caramel mocha. He didn't specify that he wanted extra flavor. He just said caramel mocha. And just to let you know, if you order a medium coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, the standard amount of flavored syrup that we put in is three pumps of the syrup. That's a standard amount. And if you want more, there's going to be an upcharge. All he said was caramel mocha, right? So I made him his coffee, sent him on his way. A few hours later, he came back in and he was ordering something else. And he had the coffee that I made for him in his hand. And he said, just to let you know, you made my coffee wrong. And he pointed at where it said caramel mocha on the cup. He said, it's actually 3 pumps of each that you put in. And he was real fucking rude about it, telling me that I made his coffee wrong. It's because I put a pump and a half of the caramel and a pump and a half of mocha, which equals 3 pumps. He told him he told me he told me that I made his coffee wrong, and he was real fucking rude about it. Mind you, this kid is like half my age. I was like 30 at the time. He was probably like 16 or 17. Little snotty kid. And he was like, "Oh, you probably don't know because I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. It's okay. You didn't know." Being real fucking See, you know why I don't have magical powers? I think to myself sometimes, why can't I do anything? Why don't I have any kind of magical powers? I mean, I know it's possible, but why can't I do stuff like that? You know why? Because if I had magical powers, that little snotty 17-year-old, I would have wiggled my nose and he would have burst into flames. The punishment would never quite match the crime when it comes to me. That's why I don't have magical powers, because I would have wiggled my nose and his head would have just fallen straight off of his body. And I would never have to worry about that kid telling me that I made his coffee wrong ever again. So the purpose of this video is to let you know, if you order a medium coffee and you just say caramel mocha, I'm going to put a pump and a half of each of that in there. Any more than that, you're going to have an upcharge. And typically, when somebody wants extra of a syrup, they will say the exact number of pumps that they want in the coffee. I've worked there my entire fucking life, you little ratty fucking little kid. Fuck you.